Okay, hello everyone. Gonna make this quick video here tonight. I'm titling it "Stocks Running Up the Right Side." Now what? I have to admit the run up from the bottom here this week was pretty strong. Not necessarily expected, but I have been going through. I shared few weeks, a few videos with you guys. Me continuously watching for new setups that are taking place on strong stocks that are happening. In my last video, I've touched on IWM and how it is at critical support. And I asked the question, are we going to bounce here? And I said, I don't know. And I didn't know. Even if there was a bounce, I didn't expect it to be this strong and fast and persistent for the last kind of really 4 days. So what I want to do right now is take a look at a couple things from the net 52-week highs and lows, and then stocks above and below moving averages, and take a look at a few stocks here, 12 to 13 stocks that have run up pretty strong the right side. Obviously, they are not in viable situation, but there are things that you potentially want to put on your list and keep a watch for here to see how they're going to either consolidate or gently pull back. I think the next week or two is going to be very, very, very extremely important and telling on what's going to inspire for the next few weeks. So let's dive right in. We'll go to the disclaimer. Do your own home due diligence. This is not an investment advice, and it's not a recommendation to buy, hold, or sell any securities. So let's dive in with the, we're going to do TradeStation first and take a look at my usual 52-week, net 52-week highs and lows. Just as a reminder, the one at the top here, you see my mouse. This is for the NASDAQ, and this is NYSE, and this is all US. I flagged this line here is the follow-through day. Obviously, the follow-through day was on the NASDAQ, not on the NYSE. This is the SPY. This is the QQQ. So the follow-through days was here on the Qs on the NASDAQ. You got your 1, 2, 3, 4 day follow-through day. And here is the net 52-week high for the NASDAQ 100. This is the S&P 500, and this is the Russell. So you can see on the S&P and the Russell, we are positive from a net 52-week highs and lows, but we really didn't get positive until Friday. We closed above the 50 MA, and then here we got positive net 52-week highs on Thursday for the NYSE. And then Friday, we got a little bit more positive. We're still negative on the NASDAQ. This is the previous follow-through day right here. This day right here, which happened on the NASDAQ as well right here. And you see there really has not been a lot of improvement. We actually made lower lows on the S&P, on the SPY. And then we also made lower lows on the net 52-week highs and lows. So there wasn't really a lot of indications here that under the surface things are improving. To the opposite, under the surface things were deteriorating. We've got more net lows with the third leg down, 1, 2, 3. But this move is extremely fast and powerful right now. It's really different than this move back up, and now we have this. So where do we go from here? One more thing before we dive into where we go. We're getting into the positive territory, so that's improvement. Question is, how do we consolidate these gains, right? Do we pull back gently here, test potentially the 20 MA, that's the blue line, and then allow for lots of stocks to set up on the right side? That's what I would like to see, obviously. Can this just go from here? Sure, anything is possible. Or can we just turn around and go even lower? That's also positive. What I would like to see also possible. What I would like to see is us pulling back, consolidating here, and give us some time for stocks to set up. And those are the stocks that I was going to show you right now to keep an eye on, and watch for that pullback, low risk entry, like I always continue to hammer that point through. One more thing that I wanted to show that's potentially was telling us something is the IWM. This is the stocks above the 20 moving average in the Russell 2000 right here, and this is the stocks above the 50, and this is the stock above the 200. So again, 20, that's stocks above the 20 MA, stocks above the 50 MA, stocks above the 200 MA. I don't know if it was a talent, but obviously I pointed that out on one of the videos. I'll link to it at the end of this call, but I pointed out that we are definitely coming into an extremely strong support right here. And if you see what happened with stocks losing their 20 MA or living below their 20 MA, on this, let's do that here. On this right here, let's just kind of point that out. We made a new low, right? So right, this low is at the same level as this low, but this is how many stocks were under their 20 MA. When we came back to test that level, there was a lot more stocks below the 20 MA. What that tells you, we have negative divergence between the stocks below their 20 MA and then the price. So price is holding at the same level, but you have weaker underneath the surface. And then when we made a new low here, we also made a new low on the 20 MA, meaning more stocks are weakening, confirming this drop. And then the only positive here, when we're coming to this support, which is really strong support, the price consolidated for a day, 2, 3. And then what you're seeing is we made a new low from here down to here. That's a new low. The MA, the stocks below their moving average, did not make a new low. They made a little bit higher low. Okay, so that was a stealth positive. It is why I was willing to take a little tiny position, and why I took a position in CrowdStrike, and then I kind of added 2 more names when that was showing me positive feedback. But it was very difficult to see this coming. That was extremely hard. But we're here now, so let's see how it's going to unfold. But I wanted to kind of show you that. And the same thing for stocks below their 50. You see here that here's this area, here's this area, here's this area lower, so it's weaker. And then kind of that followed with the drop. We make a new low, we make a new low here, right? From here to here, new low, from here to here, new low. And then now you're making a new low, but stocks below the 50 is not making a new low. Okay, still at the same level as this level. So just telling you the stock that underneath the surface, it's not as bad as the price. 200 MA did make a new low. But there's still a lot of stocks that need to be set up. This is still under the 50. This is at 73. A little bit up there. Lots of stock ran up the right side, and that's what I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. And then the 200 MA is still really at 34%. So plenty of time, plenty of stocks that needs to set up now if this rally is really for real and we're going to get something out of this versus turning around. So plenty of stocks to set up. Majority of stocks are still below their 200 MA. There's going to be tons of stocks that's gonna set up if this is for real. So that said, let's jump into some of these stocks that I'm gonna be watching. You guys gonna see those. They're gonna look exactly the same, so we're gonna go through them pretty quickly. But essentially, all of these are not buyable right now. None of these names. They're all strong stocks, both fundamentally and technically. But I'm going to be waiting on a pullback, low risk entry, and that could unfold in many different ways, right? This could stall here. You see there's that level that I drew. It's going to have tagged it exactly. This is coming up early, coming up. This is, just kind of consolidates over here and then goes back up. That's kind of this thing that I've been looking for. So that's Uber. Let's jump into Melly. Melly been good to me before in the past, so it's kind of coming back and doing the same exact thing. So I want to show you guys, how what I do. I had a video that I made when this stock was doing this, and I said, and if you look at my Twitter feed. You'll see me tweeting about this, and I said, hey, this is looking good. I'm waiting for a pullback buy here. The 50 MA is red and then turning back green, and I'm going back up. It's going to support the price. So the stock did this, and I was continued to watch, and that was a deep pullback, and I bought the stock right here above the high, and this was the dry up. I have a entire video about this, so you guys can kind of go watch that one. So now we're kind of back to potentially doing the same thing, and we'll have to watch. We'll have to see what that's going to do. Buyable here? Nope, not buyable. 50 MA is turning around now. It's green from red to green. Potentially that would support the price. Going, and then we'll see if it turns around and does that. So we'll see. My drawing tonight is not the best. Let's take a look at Nvidia. This is obviously was forming head and shoulders, and nice fake out, hammer on that support, and then strong rally. This is now starting to look more like a double bottom versus head and shoulder. So let's try to draw that quickly. Down, up, down, and then up. So that's your double bottom. Is what's looking like buyable right here. Not for me. There's going to be some resistance here at the left shoulder, right shoulder. Now it's coming back. Can it rally up here and then pull back and give us that low risk entry somewhere in this area right here? That is what I'm looking for. Right, so let's keep an eye on this one. DKNG. They all look the same. This is just monster day on Friday. What was it? Up 16%. Almost new high. Not yet, but this is something that you want to watch for here now. Can it give you that handle that you want? Get you that low risk entry pullback, consolidates, and then comes out. Okay, so let's watch for that one. I'm gonna just put in DKNG. Just gonna put in these strong stocks on your radar. Now is another one wedging up to new high. Not the healthiest action. So let's hope here for some type of a pullback and then back up. All right, so that's what we're gonna be watching for. Now is another one. And then ANUT, obviously I tweeted about this one, screamed up to new high after earnings. Now we watch to see if this can pull back and then go back up. You guys got the idea. I'm looking for the pullback in this area. Okay, pins is another one that's coming right off the bottom, really strong. This is potentially change of character, new high. Outperforming the market now. This is a new high before price on the RS, and then just shooting up. We wait for this pullback here down here, and then see if it can set up something low risk entry. Okay, another one is Informatica. Again, shooting up. This this was on my, you can still see my my drawing here. This was a great entry. I did not trade this stock. Great entry, but never went anywhere with the market. So now it's ripping back on earning. Look at this volume profile, right? No red bars. There's one red bar here, but look how clean this volume profile is, right? And then unbalanced volume is telling you that it is clean. It's all green, and this is good setup. This is gonna be, you know, your support area here, and then, you know, just consolidate back, potentially maybe undercut, take some stops out, get the 50 to turn around here, and then follow, and then maybe consolidate up here. You know, this is a big gap here, whether it's filled or not, no one knows, but this is one that I'll be watching as well. So just kind of giving you stuff for your watch list. Shot off the bottom as well after earning. You guys know that I traded this stock here, right here. Let me see. I traded this stock right over here. And I got stopped out. And now it's coming back. It's going to need some time, obviously, to build. Whoops, not this. To build that right side of the base. So we'll see how it builds it. This is all left side right now. There's no right side. Okay. So we would want to see, excuse me, we would want to see right side of the base right here. So we'll see how this does. This is, again, watch list item, nothing else, nothing more than that. And then I forgot about Dash. Dash is, you know, similar to Uber, extremely strong here on earning. Lots of pocket pivots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, great volume on earning, all the way up to new high. Very compressed right side, right? Just compressed. So we want to see that pull back, 50, start going back up, and then give us that entry that we're looking for. I think if you guys read Minervini's books, this is, I think he calls that time compression, right? So this is your wave down, and then boom, shoots up. There's no right side. This is all left side. So that's kind of a time compression in Minervini's wording. And the last two, put it on your list, is in the fast food restaurant. Wing, never been to it. I was watching this very closely here, but it's just earning. This was an okay setup here, but I mean, potentially earning pivot. But I can't play earning pivots. I work, and I'm not watching the market during the day, so it's extremely hard for me to play events like this that have a price being very volatile. But if you're someone beside the screen all day, earning pivot was a good play here. But again, this is starting to build the right side, but you want to have this kind of pullback here, give you some type of consolidation that allows you to get in on a low risk entry. All right, and then the last one in the restaurant space, Chipotle. Love eating there. Again, this bad reaction, good reaction for earning, and then bad reaction for earning, and now it's building that base, right? So coming up the right side of the base, heading into the gap fill right here, you would think this is going to pull back and gives you potentially, hopefully, that low risk entry. So tons of stocks running up. This is good. You shouldn't be feeling FOMO that you missed these. You can't catch stuff like this. Okay, catching stuff like this out of a blue, extremely hard. You can't repeat it. So it's fine. These are showing strength. These are showing accumulation, showing good fundamentals. Now you put them on your list and you watch them day after day and wait for that low risk entry. So I put how many on your list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tickers in one video that you can put on your watch list and larger watch list and watch them for low risk entries. So let me end it with going through a couple the trades that I made. So CrowdStrike is one. I bought the stock right here. Let me put that in here. That's where I bought it. Looks pretty good. I would as well have this pull back here for a little bit and give me an add-on. This is a small position, and I talked about this stock multiple times in my videos. If you guys are paying attention, you should have been able to identify this low risk entry and take advantage of it. And then I also got into AVAV. I talked about this the day when it was setting up right here. I think was my my video from a week ago. I said this is Foreman cup with handle, and looks good. I was interested in it. Obviously, you got your balanced volume, new high before price. You got your earnings. You got the fundamentals. I'm not going to Market Smith right now. You're pulling back to support. If you're not going to be buying this one, I'm not sure what you're going to be buying. So I took a 5% position in this one to kind of get things started when CrowdStrike was holding and doing okay. So I bought this one right over here. That was my entry. Would love to see this pull back to over here, stay above my entry, and then give me another add-on to start building up this position. All right, and then the last one, I have a position in as well right here. I have the buy. I tweeted about this when it was kind of failing this breakout on earning, gap up, failing the breakout. I waited for it to stabilize, not buying them going down. I buy them turning around. So this is what I did, and I bought it coming out that day, and then Friday did really well. So what I would like to see this one do is also consolidate and give me a way to add to the position. This was also 5%, so I'm about 12% invested. Nothing, obviously. It's just kind of getting started. I've been out of the market since 10/10, as you guys know. So these are my 3 positions that got me dipping my toes back in, and now I'm waiting on a lot of strong stocks that moved on the right side like I showed you. So with that, I will end it for tonight, and good luck for everybody next week, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you.